Today's episode, you guys, is brought to you by Perfect Storm Real Estate Specific Software. It's the website I use in my business. I'm actually a partial owner within the company that's been able to give my input to help create a piece of software that is uber effective at lead generation in our real estate businesses. That website, www.perfectstormnow.com. Go check that out. It's amazing, epic front-end lead generation site that's extremely affordable for real estate agents out there. Also, today's episode is brought to you by our 90-day mastery bootcamp. If you're in the real estate industry, if you're wanting to take your business to the next level, this is a gnarly, crazy experience. We go through for 90 days straight. There's there is 13 total sessions that we go through. Each weekly session is about 2 to 3 hours long every single week. Plus, you have daily access to me going through the experience through the group. So to check out more about that program, we roll those out about every 90 days. We stagger them once in a while, but we do about 3 or 4 of those every single year. So if you want to spend the next 90 days with me, about 40 hours of just crazy epic content helping your business take it to the next level, go to www.90daymastery.com. That's our sales page. You can see testimonials, learn more about the product, and register and sign up right there. If you are signing up, make sure to use the promo code LiveMastery, all caps, all together, all one word, LiveMastery. It saves you $500. It makes that whole entire 90-day coaching experience only $997 for you guys. So, all right, let's jump on in. What is up, my peeps? Joshua Smith here with another Leveling Up episode, where every single week I come to you with different strategies to level up in your life, to go out there and create that epic life that you want to create. So today, I don't know when this is going to be released, but it's the day before Thanksgiving, approaching the holidays, approaching 2016. So I kind of wanted to hit today on what your strategy, what your game plan should be for 2016. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail, right? So all success comes down to that planning. One of my favorite Abraham Lincoln quotes is, if you gave me 6 hours and an axe to cut down a tree, I'd spend my first 4 hours sharpening my axe. And it just shows you the importance of making sure that you have a plan, a committed plan of action to go out there and get the results that you want to get. We need to know, okay, how many activities we need to be doing every single day. What must it take to get me there? I have, and I'm just going to speak to, I know not all of you that are watching this or listening to this are real estate agents. There's a lot of you that are, but there's a lot of you that aren't. But I'm going to speak to that industry, but these apply to you. I do the same strategy for all of my businesses. I follow the same goal setting suit. I don't differ from it, right? It's all the same planning strategy. But yesterday, for example, I had 2 of my teammates, 2 of my on my real estate teammates that work with me, that are realtors, and we went through their goals, dude. So what we started was, okay, let's set one outcome, one priority. So when I'm goal setting for my business, I'm only going to pick one outcome, one priority. If you're like, oh, dude, I got 5 things that I want to accomplish in 2016, well, that's probably why you're not going to accomplish any of them, because you're focused on 5 things. Focus on one. What is the one thing that if this happens, it's an epic year, it's a win, all your other pains go away. So I'm going to set one priority, one outcome, right? So an agent that I had on my team yesterday that was in here, theirs was $250K. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna set this up for $250K, or that's the epic win. If I make $250, dude, it allows me to do everything I want to do personally with my family, save the way I want to save. That is my goal, to make $250 grand. Okay, cool, very doable. There are a lot of real estate agents making $250 grand a year. Now, is it easy? Hell no. Right? Easy is mediocrity, which is, in real estate, you make more money working at McDonald's than you do in real estate, is what your average realtor does. So what's the opposite of easy is hard, dude. So yeah, it's going to be challenging, but it's not something that isn't unrealistic, right? So then we want to reverse engineer it. So but let me kind of take a step back. The reason that I want to set one outcome, one priority, I'm going to have that $250K figure written everywhere. Like if you guys were in my office right now, you'd see, I have my goals, all my goals, my vision boards, like everything is in alignment with my goals. I'm seeing what my goals are probably a dozen times a day, right? First thing when I wake up in the morning, my alarm goes off at 3. First thing I do is I pull up my notes section on my phone and I review all the outcomes that I want to create. So I make sure to get myself in that right state of mind, to keep reminding myself of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But then every decision that I'm going to make has to be congruent with that goal. Otherwise, you're never going to hit it, right? So every decision that I'm making every day, at least I'm just speaking business here, that applies to that business, must be congruent with that. If it's not getting me to that goal, then I'm choosing to help somebody else get the outcome they want for their agenda, not my own, right? We got to quit being so damn gracious with our time. So every decision that I make in my life is going to be around that 250K or whatever your goal is with my goals. And then the same thing with, okay, you got your health goals, you have your relationship goals, anything that's important to you. Anytime that I make a decision that isn't congruent with those, I'm choosing to abandon that goal. Period. Right? So, okay. So we make the 250K. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to have that everywhere. I'm going to make sure every decision I make is in alignment with that. But that is not enough. We have to have a strategic, a tactical game plan to accomplish this. So, okay, so 2016, what does it take for me to do 250K? Let's just say, and I think in this case, it was like 42 deals that they had to do. Okay, well, I look at 40. Okay, so I know in the year, I got to close 42 deals. Now I got to reverse engineer this. What must happen for me to do 42 deals? And we want to break this down, you guys, to a point where you want to know if you're winning or you're losing. Like, I want to know every day, every week, every month, every quarter, am I winning or am I losing? I need to set up key indicators and to know if I'm winning or losing. And we got to break it down to a daily basis. The only way we're going to win the year is to win enough months, and win enough months, to win enough weeks, and win enough weeks, is to win enough days. So then it comes all about just winning the day. You've got to know every single day how many activities, what results do I need to get every single day, and then I'm going to make that a reality. So we want to break it down, and that's how you achieve goals, you guys, is breaking them down to knowing what you need to be doing every single day. Like an example might be if you go to your financial advisor and you're like, hey, dude, I want $10 million in this bank account or this account by the time I'm 70 years old for retirement, right? I don't want them to be like, okay, Josh, well, I need 40 grand a year from you or whatever it may be. I don't know what the math would be there. It's different for everybody on your age, and I'm not a financial advisor, but just for simplicity of numbers. They tell me, okay, it's 40K a year. That's a big pill to swallow. Right? I want them to break it down where I'm going to have the most success. At least this is what I've found in my world, in my life, where I have the most success is knowing every single day what type of action I must take. So I want them to be like, dude, I need $87 a day from you. Every single day, I need $87 or whatever the math would be from you out of your wallet every single day, and you will absolutely hit that goal. So then now I know how to make adjustments. I can cut out all the wasteful stuff, eating, whatever it may be, to make sure that I hit that. So now I know, okay, I gotta invest first. I gotta do my $87 a day. And then I can go out there and play with what's left over, right? So same thing here. And the other thing too in businesses, you guys, is quit planning on 12-month sales cycles. I never do that in any of my businesses. The reason being, it's not because I take time off. Like, you guys know me, right? I'm a grinder. I hate vacation is pain to me. I hate taking days off. Like, tomorrow's Thanksgiving and I'm like, shit, dude, like, what the hell am I going to do with myself, right? Go eat some turkey and then I'm bored in like 2 hours. But with that being said, my clients, our clientele, they're taking time off, right? So we look at between the holidays and spring break and kid stuff. So I always base all of my goals on a 10-month sales cycle, meaning all of my activities. In this case, and I'm just speaking to real estate here, but again, this is the same for all these businesses, and I'll kind of show you some other key indicators for my other businesses. So if you're not in real estate, maybe it'll make sense. But okay, a 10-month sales cycle. So then I know, at least in real estate, it's 4 appointments made. 4 appointments made equals 1 closing, right? I only, all of my key indicators, I'm going to base off of things I can control. I'm not gonna do appointment conductions because I can't control an appointment conduction. I can't control if somebody no-shows me. What I can control is my appointments made. So I have 4 appointments made, 3 of the 4 show up, right? Of the 3 or 4 of the 3 that show up, 75% do business with you, right? Or agree to work with you. Of those, 75 close. So it's a conservative number, but it works, and it's worked all over. Anybody that's executed this all over the planet, all my coaching clients, they've had success with it, right? So 4 appointments made equals 1 deal. So I know if I got to do 42 deals, now I know how many appointments that I need to be making, right? So, and I should have had a calculator here with me or the math figured out first. Let me see if it might even still be up on my whiteboard. Okay, I don't have that. But anyway, so whatever that is, and then I'm going to divide that number. So it'd be around 160 something, right? then I'm going to divide that not by 12 months. I don't want monthly. Remember, I'm going to do a 10-month sales cycle. So I'm going to divide that number by 10. And then I'm going to divide that by, okay, there's 4.2 weeks in a month, right? So I got that 10-month sales cycle. So then I'm going to break it down. So then I know, for example, if I want to hit this goal, it's going to break down to roughly, and don't judge me if my math is wrong here, but about 4 appointments every single week. So I know that the only way I'm going to hit 250K is for me to set 4 appointments every single week. If I'm not setting appointments, I'm losing. That's my score. Like, I know if I'm winning or losing. Know every single day, am I winning or am I losing? So 4 appointments every single day. So then how else do I break that down? Well, I know 10 actual lead conversations equals an appointment. So then now I know, okay, I actually have to have 40 people that are in my database that have never done business with me, that I have to get in touch with, have communication with, ask for an appointment. And of those 40, I'm going to set 4 appointments. I'm going to hit my goal, right? So then people are like, well, how many leads do I need, Josh? As many as it takes for you to have that many conversations to set that many appointments. A question I get all the time is, how many hours is this going to take me? Dude, as many as it takes. I don't know. It's funny. My daughter said something this morning about I was coming into work and so she's like, I'm like, yeah, asked her something about, oh, no, I was like, oh, I got a half day today. I'm going to take a half day so I can go spend a little time with my family. I haven't been able to see my family in some time with as busy as things have been here in GSD Studios. So I'm telling her I'm working a half day. So she's like, oh, does that mean 3 hours? I'm like, no, honey, it's a half day. It's half of my day. So, I'm like, how many hours in a day does daddy typically work, right? And she's like, 24. I'm like, I don't work 24 hours, dude, right? I'm like, I have to sleep. And she looks at me, she's like, you sleep? Right? Like she was kind of baffled that I sleep, right? But I'm like, okay, here's what I got to break down and do this. So I'm going to work as many hours as it takes to hit those goals, right? That's how I know if I'm winning or I'm losing. It might take you 20 hours a week. It may take you 80, depending on what your goals are. But my key indicators are always going to be activities and actions that I can control. So here are appointments made. Here are also those lead conversations. That's how I'm going to base my business. So if I look at like my online marketing business, again, I know what those sales funnels are. So I know if I want 300 to make 300 sales on this particular product, I know, okay, hey, I got to get 18,562 people opted into my database because I have this many people then that actually show up to an event, and then this many people that show up actually purchase. So I know what that takes. So then I divide that out every single day. Then how many people must I be having opted in to my list to be able to make that a reality? So I want to break everything down to a daily basis. Now, I can't stress this enough, the importance of this enough. It's all about winning the day. Everything that you guys do in your life, it should be focused on what do I need to do today to make today epic? What do I need to do today to win today? So I'm going to start myself out with a certain routine to get myself in the best mental, the best physical state I possibly can, so I can execute the best I possibly can to go out there and crush it every single day of what I'm doing. So I wanted to create this today. So, the holidays are coming up. It's a great time to kind of start business planning. Set up your 2016 business plans, whatever business that you're in, even if you're not in business. Maybe you're an employee somewhere. Okay, what are your goals? Right? Like if you want to get a raise, you better exceed some goals. Like if I'm an employee, I'm going to make sure that I am the best employee that my boss has ever seen. I'm going to make myself so invaluable to that company, or so valuable to that company where they have no option but to figure out a way to pay me more money because I'm going to become such a massive asset to them. So identify what it is to create the win that you want to create. And then we've got to reverse engineer it. Break it down annually, break it down quarterly, break it down monthly, break it down weekly, and then break it down daily. So every single day how you're going to win, right? Because what happens otherwise, dude, is you have these yearly goals and we trick ourselves thinking we have enough time to accomplish these and we put things off. And, we're delusional as human beings always in thinking that our future self is going to be stronger than we are. Like we're always like that's like, oh, I'm going to start the gym Monday after Thanksgiving weekend. No, why don't you start right now? You're not going to start Monday. Monday's going to come and you're like, shit, I'm good. Right? Like we always, we trick ourselves in thinking that our future self is going to be stronger. Your future self will not be stronger unless you start taking action right now to become stronger, right? So we've got to know that every single day, how do I plan to go out there and win? So take this time, you guys, right now, be diligent with it. Be hardcore with it. Like I said, man, I'm a big visual guy. So my whole team, everybody in my organization, we do vision boards. We have them plastered everywhere. I have reminders all over the place. Your average person that goal sets and maybe sets up a New Year's resolution or whatever, what are they reviewing those once a year? It's very, very difficult to beat a dude that reviews his goals 12 times a day. So people are like, dude, how do you stay so motivated, inspired, pumped up, and keep pushing and don't get burnt out? I'm like, I'm a human, dude. I get burnt out. I get tired. There's days that I don't want to be doing this shit, right? But I'm reviewing my goals so many times every single day that it keeps me focused, keeps me on track, and I make sure that I keep pushing, right? So anyway, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. Go out there and plan, keep kicking ass, and we'll see you next time here on Leveling Up on GSDmode.com. Peace out. Talk soon.